My name is Ryan Permison. I'm 33 years old. I'm a senior at Towson University in a major with electronic media and film with a minor in applied adult disability studies.
You first became a member of the TU community when you joined the Huston Center for Adults with Autism. What was that experience like for you?
Yeah, I joined up with them in 2007. Ever since the fall of 2007, I came in through their doors, started attending their programs, whether it be through social groups or the ALPS program that they have there, and then developing those relationships and meeting everybody and making new friends and all that stuff is eventually what led to me being a student at Towson University. Later on, started to become a social group team member. Been working that job for over 5 years now, and I love it. Ever since I came through the door and started attending their social groups in 2007, I developed close, personal friendships with former directors like Rhonda Greenhall and working with Ray Steiner. And because of those two individuals, that I was able to become a student at Towson University. So if it weren't for those two, I would not be where I am right now, sitting here doing these interviews and sharing my story with others. And they've helped me get into Towson, and then they connected me with Disability Support Services at Towson University to help get certain accommodations for me, since I've been diagnosed with autism when I was 11 years old, and I have certain accommodations for me that have been made through ADS. So it's been really good. I would say someone who has autism, it means that their brain is wired differently. They may not understand things when you first present it to them. They may receive information differently than you. It may take a little while for it to fully compute. So it basically just means your brain is wired differently than a neurotypical, and just, they may receive information differently than you, and it may take them a while to fully understand what you're trying to say or what you're trying to do, but eventually they'll get there.
And how did you decide you wanted to pursue a film degree?
I've always been a fan of movies since I was about 4 years old, and I started quoting them and, acting them out since I was 6 years old. So around that time, I said to myself, I really want to be an actor. I want to be a comedic actor, because people like Jim Carrey, Robin Williams inspired me to get into that. And so I did high school theater. I did some theater in college, and then that led to me deciding that, yes, I still want to be an actor. If anyone ever asked me to become a part of their student film or any type of independent projects, I'm more than happy to do it. It's just, I realized you had to go through a million no's to get to a first yes when it comes to being a professional actor. So I said, I'm going to go in kind of a different direction and just pursue an electronic media and film degree, but I want to be a film critic, not so much a film actor. But I'm not against acting if anyone ever asked me to do it.
I'll keep that in mind. And what inspired you to minor in applied adult disability studies?
I get to learn more about the history of disability and other disabilities that are out there, and also learn more about autism. Even though I have a very good grasp on what it is and how it works, it never hurts to learn a few more pieces of information. Also, it can help me in the job market, whether I'm looking to become a professional podcaster or work, with those who have intellectual or developmental disabilities.
Tell us a little bit about your podcast.
Yeah, so I do two podcasts. One is an audio podcast. The other one is a video podcast. The first one, that's audio, to be more specific, it's called The Nerdcast. I review 2 movies a week. It's just some of the latest movies I've seen. Most of them are classics. Some of them are modern. It's a mixture of different genres, of different time periods of what films came out when. And then the second one is called And I Quote. It's a weekly live video podcast. It's every Saturday at 12 p.m. EST, where I bring on a special guest from all across the nerd universe. They could be a writer, they could be an actor, they could be a producer, they could be a comic book writer, comic book artist, a comic shop owner, or fellow podcasters. I just enjoy interviewing people of all facets of, the nerd realm. But, again, the nerd realm is vast, it's big, it's huge, and it goes in different directions, and we all come in different shapes and sizes. So I bring them on to my show, I interview them, find out more about them, and find out what projects they have coming down the line. A group of students at Towson University formed a team, a group of people known as Nerd Culture, and that is the name of our YouTube channel, as you can see behind me. And Nerd Culture is a YouTube channel where we post videos each and every week, and they're all different pieces of nerd entertainment. We have people talking about movies, people talking about TV series, people talking about video games, anime, or, in my case, I interview special guests every week, so you have an interviewer or people who do interviews. So it's great, and we have over 400 plus subscribers now on our YouTube channel, so we're doing quite well, and we look forward to growing even more as we go into the future.
And I feel like these skills that you have, that you utilize in your podcast, have also helped you to become a basketball announcer for Towson. Can you tell us a little bit about that too? How that happened?
Towson thought, hey, we want to get participants and people who are involved with the Huston Center for Adults with Autism in some way, shape, or form, to take more part in the autism awareness basketball game that is held every year, once every year at CQ Arena on campus. And they thought I'd be a good person or a good candidate to present the starting lineups for that particular game on that specific day. And once I started doing it, they asked me to come back and do men's and women's games during the course of the regular basketball season. And that was a lot of fun to do. I love working with the people at CQ Arena and the Department of Athletics at Towson University.
Given all the things you've had a chance to do, and you're graduating in the fall, what are your plans for post-graduation?
Look forward to getting a job, whether it's through, maybe moving forward with the Hussman Center for Adults with Autism in a, sort of different capacity, maybe something there. If not, I just look forward to getting a job working with those either in the autism spectrum or continuing with my podcast. Even though it's a hobby, it's not a paid thing as of yet, but I do want it to become a job and not just a hobby. So those are my plans after graduation. Either get a job with, something involving autism or disabilities, or doing something within broadcasting, whether it be through the Department of Athletics with Towson University. If they want me to come back and do other things for them rather than just announcing basketball games, I'm more than happy to do other things with them as well, whether it be through TSN or other means. I hope to become an instructor, more specifically, an instructor in Ludosport, which is a form of lightsaber combat training, but it's not full-on contact sport like certain other areas of lightsaber combat training are. So that's something I'm looking forward to pursuing, and an opportunity may present itself over the course of this summer of 2021. So we'll see if that leads into something even bigger than that. We'll see.
Any tips or anything you want to share to Towson community about how to be more inclusive?
I would just say take an opportunity to listen. Don't judge the book by the cover, because everyone has an ability, everyone has gifts that they can offer this world, and just because they have a disability such as autism doesn't mean they can't succeed or go after their dreams and actually, accomplish those goals of theirs. So just, take the time, listen. Some of them are verbal, some of them are nonverbal, so you just got to give them a chance to communicate in their own way and listen to their story, because they do have something to offer and they have a gift and they have a dream that they want to accomplish just like everyone else does. So let them do it, give them a chance, and who knows, anything is possible.